in the days before the flood, when the earth still echoed with the memory of Eden, and man's years stretched nearly a millennium, there was a man named Jared, born to Mahalalel and a direct descendant of Seth. Jared stood as the sixth in the line from Adam. He was born when Mahalalel was 65 years old, and his name, Yerd in Hebrew, means descent, a name perhaps prophetic, for it was in his lifetime that heaven and earth were disturbed by the descent of the Watchers, the fallen angels. Jared lived during a time of increasing darkness, though he himself was righteous. The world around him began to twist and decay under the influence of pride, lust, and rebellion. It was not yet the time of the flood, but the sins that would provoke God's judgment had already begun to grow roots. He lived 962 years, nearly a millennium of faithfulness, nearly 1,000 years of labor, of raising sons and daughters, of watching the world slip away from its innocence. But Jared's life holds more than just genealogy. It is a silent testimony. He is the father of Enoch, one of the most mysterious men in the Bible, the man who walked with God and was taken. And what kind of man raises a prophet like Enoch? A man of reverence, a man of tradition, a man who watches the world collapse into darkness and still holds fast to the promises of God passed down from Adam himself. Imagine this, Jared, in his twilight years, walking through the forests of a dying earth, whispering Eden's stories to his grandchildren, tales of Adam, of the tree, of the serpent. He may have met Adam himself, as their lives overlapped. Jared walked in the shadow of the first man, and he raised a son who would defy death. Jared's name may not resound like Noah or Enoch or Abraham, but make no mistake, he is a pillar, quiet, resolute, ancient. He stands in the line of promise, carrying the seed that would one day become a nation, a king, a savior. From Adam to Seth, from Mahalalel to Jared, and from Jared to Enoch, God preserved his remnant. And as darkness grew deeper in Jared's generation, God prepared light in the next. Stay rooted in truth, hold the line, pass on the covenant. Because even when the world descends, the faithful rise. If you're stirred by the ancient lives of the patriarchs, subscribe and like this series. Share the legacy, spread the word, and never forget, your faithfulness today may shape generations yet unborn.